Welcome, viewers. We're just about to enter the game. First, Gummy Bear is here as well. Excellent. Yes. So we're now watching the game live. We're in the game.
Did you try if he's already in the game?
Yes, he should be.
Okay.
Yes. So we're in the game already.
Yes. Alright, and we see
TC placements.
Fredinhiovic in blue playing as the Mongols. Did we draft the Mongols? Apparently we did.
I think you should sit in the middle of that.
Whoa! Do I have to? Okay, perfect. And then Fukli is in the red. So I have to. Mouse. The Emperor's mouse. Oh, look at him. Zoom out all the way.
Special function of that. Capture H.
Yes. Alright, okay, so then in the red we have Fukli's playing as the Japanese. Mouse pad. That's perfect. And in the blue, Fredinhiovic, as I said, playing as the Mongols.
To die like this?
And we already have the taunts coming up. So the situation is like that we have this grand final is because Fukli's as well as Fredinhiovic both have 9 wins. And so we need a tiebreaker, and the tiebreaker is a best of 5 on Nomad. And they can use the civilizations they drafted before. So all of them have been reset, except they are not allowed to choose random civilization, which Freddy wanted to do because the draft is kind of suboptimal, as he picked the Huns, for instance, on Nomad.
Yes, but I think he should have enough other options. I think he was a Spanish, Portuguese, and he should be fine.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he has 8 civs to pick from, so.
And I expect overconfidence from Fuklis, who was just sun-maxing just before this game.
Yes.
Ridiculous. And is now overconfident. But we saw it in the last game against Haka and Jesse the Emperor, where he was basically like failing the castle drop down to 20 pop in castle age. He had nothing because he was overconfident. So I think this will be, or could be, his downfall against Fredinhiovic. Is Gummy Bear with us still? Okay. So Gummy Bear also spectating. He of course didn't join. Big disappointment, but it is what it is. So he has to join next time. Of course, he missed the topless, naked freshnies. Yes, but because he didn't join, he's also not wrecked like the people here. Exactly, but contrasted to last year, it was super easy. Like warm water, warm weather, 28 degrees in sun, and still same result. Yes. All right, coming back to the game. So guys, what do you think about the Civ matchup? Who has the advantage?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I don't know the Japanese so well.
I think the Japanese have a fishing bonus, of course, and also double hit points on the fishing ships, so Fredinhiovic will have quite a hard time destroying the fishing economy.
Yes. But Fuklis is not well positioned with the harbor, very bad harbor position. Whereas Freddy, where is his harbor?
The docks are both not so.
They're both really. What is this?
This is a bad dock because there's like
very far away.
Oh yeah, I see Freddy's. Yeah.
Freddy is also very
the
bad.
same, but a little bit better.
It's a bit closer. The patch a little bit.
Yes,
You can see all this fish.
But I mean, Fuklis can just redock besides his TC, and then has all the fish in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, all the
Should be
riches
fine.
of the sea.
Right
I
there.
mean, right there. That's over 3,000 food, probably even more. Oh, that is just the snapper.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's
For
more.
the salmon,
Salmon.
of course, 1,000 food worth of salmon as well.
Yes, on the other hand, Fredinhiovic with the Mongols, I mean, he has a hunting bonus, but other than that, I mean, the might go for cav archers, but I'm not sure if that's.
I mean, we see the hunters
Second,
here
yes.
gathering rather quickly. So typical for the Mongols is some kind of fast feudal play, but on Nomad that's not as strong, I would say. So
Yeah.
I think the Mongols are much worse in the early game, or worse in the early game. But in late Imperial Age,
Imperial Age, that's way too far.
they can dominate with their elite unit, the Mangudai, which are just incredible, just still the strongest unit in the game, I would say.
I
Yes,
just
but-
think this game will go to Imperial Age.
Yes, but why do you pick Mongols and plan for late Imperial Age when going against Fuklis?
Yes,
this is. I mean, he had the Spanish, he has the Portuguese, I'm not sure what else. So why go for Mongols here? What is your plan for him?
That's the question. Because it's not gonna go so far.
Okay, now he lost the cow here, so he
So you
should know where the enemy is. Food, please. Does Food please know?
Do you want to?
Food Please has an idea because he knows. No, he doesn't know about the
Yeah.
about the houses.
Ah, okay, that's
But he might still have an
What the hell is
idea.
that?
town
Down
bell.
belt to get all the food in really quickly, because the garrisons all the villages in the town center, they drop off the food and then you have enough. And we see that, of course, Food Priest, he is disrespecting his opponent. He wants to
now
go
going forward, and
for
now he will
one
find.
Yes,
Now he finds. Now he finds.
Oh,
he will find it.
He's putting a watchtower, but he finds it.
No, it's
an outpost, and he's already going to the stone, so he wants to go for towers, of course. So this is the disrespect. He's like, okay, I will win against Brady,
But
with
now-
these shit tactics.
No.
quick
Uh,
reaction from 3D.
But also from Food Please, so pretty nice, but this villager has to go back. It's too weak, but there's another villager coming forward. There's always a pesky villager.
Yeah, but it's
and
not even-
Brady will lose this villager most likely if he doesn't realize, and
Yes.
indeed,
Yes.
villager just going down, and he wants to ooh, what was that?
Probably
double
mistake.
click of death or something.
Now 3D already are going to gold, but this will probably be denied by Fuklis.
Yes,
If the first tower
about
comes in.
this, and Fuklis almost in
Fuklis
Imperial
has
Age.
the outpost there, so he should see it. So.
Yes, at least in Imperial Age he will be.
Yeah, he sees the
already.
mining camp. So and now if you check again, he also sees
Yeah,
the villagers.
he sees it and he can easily deny that.
Yeah, is that 3D anticipating and also going to stone now, so at least he's
Yeah, I
preparing
think
somewhat.
Fuklis
Also, he will see the villagers, he sees the villagers coming in at the mill.
indeed he sees the tower.
And now he can just rush it down. If he sees it, he sees it.
Sleeping bad.
What is this?
The barracks,
is
but-
barracks.
But now, yes, just rush the. Yes, and he
Rushing
denied
it down.
the first tower.
First down. That's very important because now he doesn't have an angle effect. I think he will go for another tower here. No, because the villager
No,
is
he's
being battered down.
You see the line here, he's going for a tower already.
Very rather
But this-
defensive.
Yeah, this is a.
Watchtower.
I mean, it's securing the second tower then, but
Yes,
in and of itself, it's pretty useless.
If this tower is quite delayed, so if Brady plays this right, he could just
Yes,
leapfrog ahead to
and
Kasa if he
3
has,
almost has the resources.
but he's lacking the gold, and that's because he was still pushed off of gold here. And he realizes it, and so like this he will never
Oh,
reach
what's this?
the castle age, and he needs to market and just buy. I think the barracks was a big mistake here by Fredinhiovic. Just go for the market instead. He's now going for stable, and I think we're gonna see the classic Fredinhiovic into scouts that we see so often, which is always a losing play. In almost every instance in this tower, yes, it's way too late, I would say. Losing HP on the villagers already, and also the gold has already been denied. There's not too much going on here. Brady also has enough stone for another tower, so at least he can still get a
Also,
big
he
tower up.
isn't garrisoning tower. Just yeah.
Also on water now, Fuflis with a fire galley over here. Nothing from Frediniovic on water. Fuflis booming ahead now, relocating the fishing ships, and yeah, it looks grim for Frediniovic. It's almost 400 points score lead, and I don't see how Frediniovic can stop this.
No
He's
rush.
not up to the next stage. He has the food for so long, but he just did not fucking get the market, and so he is, yeah, he could be in Castle Age already, but he is not. And he needs to sell the stone, go to Castle Age, and then he will be able to push this back with knights, but he's just too flustered. He's like, there's nothing I can do against this food, please. You have another tower coming up over here, counter tower with 3 villages will come up first, I would say. Now Brady, but now Brady is again going for the scouts instead of the Castle Age. This is every game, I swear, every game against Fuflis. Instead of just going to Castle Age, he is going for scouts. And meanwhile, he's losing his fish, so he's not gonna have the food economy, so he's never gonna reach Castle Age. So this move, Brady is forever Feudal Age.
And Fuflis has ships on the other side.
Yes, he redocked.
Redocks? Ah, now he's going to make use of
Yeah, but he redocked, but it's still only on shorefish.
No, but still, it's better than having no fish.
Yes, but now also getting the mill destroyed.
Terrible. Tower war is still going on, desperate repairs here, but I think Fuflis was out of stone, so that's why he could not repair for a second. And he doesn't realize, yeah, I think he's giving up on that tower because he wants to go for the next tower, but now the scouts could actually come in handy. But I think that look at the resources. The scouts also going the wrong direction. Where are they going? There's nothing in that direction. Just defend here. Now this tower is up. You need the scouts to defend here. Just better down this.
Yeah, he can rush it down. I think that's fine.
This is gonna be terrible. And now also with the archers, but the scouts are there. They can kill the archers easily, and now kill the villagers that come out of the tower. No! He's just letting them escape, and that's the classic move as well. Just letting the villagers of Fuflis escape all the time. Why don't you kill them with your scouts here? It's like 4 easy picking. Of course, he wants to make damage, but yeah, he can pick 4 villagers in the front. So that's worth it. And now he's killing 0 villagers on the front. And instead, he is at risk of losing villages himself, because there is now an archer and a spearman.
But he managed to actually save the tower here.
Yes, he won the tower war here, but look at this tower here, here, no economy underneath the town center.
No, I mean, Fuflis managed to save the tower, which was already where he didn't have the stone to repair it more.
Now this spearman here being fought back with villagers, but this is just bad at the same time. Yeah, the scouts are just running and getting like stabbed by 1,000 cuts. Like these arrows from the towers, they're just doing hit after hit after hit. Now finally a villager going down, but this could have been a lot better for Frediniovic. He could have been in Castle Age in fact.
Yes, but he has 0 food income, 0 gold income.
He has nothing. Brady has absolutely nothing, and he needs to run, hide your wife, hide your kids, run with all the villagers. And this is not good for our players too.
Surprisingly, the score seems to be quite well balanced still.
Well, the score,
maybe not the score. The eco, but then military.
The eco is somewhat, yes, but...
this is changing. I didn't want to do that. I didn't. Stupid kept
There
trade.
you go.
Disco mode.
How can I change this?
But he buys himself up now to Castle Age.
Freddy is on the way to Castle Age finally, but at the same time as Foodfleece, he could have been in Castle Age 10 minutes ago, and he has 0 economy, whereas Foodfleece has a sizable food economy, 17 on food, and I think Foodfleece will just transition into Knights from this point out onwards, and then it is GG. Another tower coming up here in the back of the next food line of Fredinhiovic, and you wonder, how did Foodfleece do this? How was he able to afford so many towers, archers, and at the same time go up at the same time in the Castle Age? But I think it was just misplay by Radi.
And also the fishing economy, which is just...
Yes.
I mean, Foodfleece is living off the fishing economy now, currently.
Exactly, the fishing economy. But it's fine, if you can leapfrog up to Castle Age, you can still come back, but losing fish and then still being slower to Castle Age, that is just never a good move.
Also, both players will probably have enough stone for a castle when they reach Castle Age.
Yeah, that's the
So,
I think, but I see Foodfleece dropping a GG castle here, and that's that. Because there's no villagers here for Fredinhiovic. There's nothing you can do to stop it. So basically, the town center of Freddy is already doomed.
what happened to his scout? I think he had 1 scout left.
Scouts are useless. Scouts or nomads are a trap.
There on the left.
Wow. Scout with achieving nothing, doing nothing, and it's just wasted food. And now Brady reaching Castle Age, but Foodfleece also reaching Castle Age.
And now and there's the castle.
He also wants to drop the castle somewhere, I think.
Yeah, but he needs to drop it.
Oh, there.
And then he wants to re-boom into this game, which is possible because Foodfleece can get arrogant and can get quite negligent. So there is certainly still a possibility, but it does not look great. Overall, surprisingly, idle equal time is pretty similar for both players with all the crazy aggression. This castle, it protects gold, stone, which is nice.
It's better than the previous TC.
Yes, but look at the crossbows and the spearmen from Foodfleece here.
I think he will just move downstairs here.
Yeah, probably.
And now Freddy will move with Mangadai, but in low numbers, crossbows and spearmen, they're cheaper. And will they find the gold mine?
Doesn't need that.
But I think they would die.
I think
it's predictable.
yes, they could fall to the castle, but if they can kill the Mangadai, then it's worth it. But don't think he's not even seeing it.
Yeah, and he's just...
But now a lot of units lost here by Foodfleece. Now losing all the crossbowmen.
Absolutely everything.
Absolutely everything. And this is how to throw the game. Just lose your army. And now the Mangadai are coming out. And if Freddy gets enough Mangadai, then Foodfleece has nothing to stop it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because coming by Foodfleece.
he was waiting to drop that joke the entire game. The man who died. Oh man. What is this?
No, he can save.
Oh, saves the woodline here. That was a clutch move. So there's no other woodline that you would be able to take. And
He would be able to take it.
but close to the enemy is difficult.
Or the one under the mouse.
Yes.
Definitely this one is much better.
Also, you lose so much wood by constantly rebuilding the lumber camps here. And what Freddy needs is second town center and maybe a second castle. Although, worker-wise, it's not so different, considering the...
it's most efficient, I mean. Yes.
And they're getting less and less efficient over time. So
But
this is not as dicey.
Still 11.
Yeah, it's still 11. And all of them are working. Surprising to see that. Look at the Foodfleece's economy. This is not what he does usually.
So the Mangadai needs to find some... Oh, there's a fight.
Where is the fight? There is no fight.
Okay, Mangda is looking.
But they
For
need
some
a lot of
damage, but-
upgrades. Oh, but they do already have what can help.
That's good.
Yeah, quite nice.
What's gonna happen to those archers? Are they crossbow men?
Yes, they're crossbowmen, and they have
all safety upgrades.
all safety upgrades, also the +1 defense upgrade.
I don't think they'll be able to do much damage.
But if they can pick up these stray Mangdai here.
Yeah, but he doesn't even know it, but he will find the mining
Oh,
camp.
yeah, that's not good.
But he finds the Mangdai here, but
Yes, but
Mangdai can easily clean this up.
Lost macro. But, the gold mine.
No, he didn't go to the gold mine. Now he's being baited underneath the castle again. Very nice play here by Fredinhiovic.
Oh no.
Now he's staying
Careful.
at the... Don't lose the Mangdai. It's not worth it to trade one Mangdai for a crossbow.
But I think he's out microing Fooplies, and he has just a greater number.
Yes, but he
Yeah,
turns.
he's throwing away.
He needs to keep these alive.
But
and
militarily, he's quite high. Even though there's not that much military on the map yet, but he can do some damage to the eco now if he wants to.
Also, I think he's not
Indeed.
able to increase his
Villager.
villager advantage. Yes.
Well, it's still 10. So it
Yes.
was 10. And Freddy really needs to go here
Yeah.
and sit behind the wood
Oh,
line.
look, there's so many fresh pickings today.
And I think he knows about the wood line, but
He's going.
he's going into no man's land.
But there he'll run into the castle.
Yeah, he will.
But
Maybe he's going.
he's going all the way around, but here is not a good angle of attack. And there's the tower, so Fooplies will know about this very early on. We already know where the Mangdai are, and now he could come in with the crossbowmen on the other side. I think From would have been just contest this area, kill the villagers here. But still, he's coming on in.
Yeah, but
There's
here
the
we'll
castle.
lose first.
The
Oh,
castle.
yeah,
It's not worth it.
So much speed.
So much.
I mean, here he can deny the gold now.
A little bit.
That is good.
He can deny completely.
Oh, that's good. If he just stays there, that would be quite powerful.
No ballistics, unfortunately. So only 3 villagers lost. But it looks like a little bit of stabilization here from Fredinhiovic.
And I look at Fredinhiovic with resources here.
1,000 gold in the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's buying wood, maybe dropping on.
Oh, what are the villagers doing?
And now he's coming in there.
Will
He
he
should
see
be
it?
able to do that.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Oh.
Has to watch out for the crossbows.
Just retreat, but I think ballistics already in.
losing
Yeah,
that
ballistics is in for Fooplies, and now he cannot fight the crossbowman anymore. He just needs to retreat. I think I don't know, he needs to keep these numbers alive. And at the same time extend his economy lead.
He could even.
But he's this is not good. He will lose all of them.
Oh, this
He
is
will lose
bad.
all
This is very
of
bad.
them. Losing 3, 4, only 2 survive. This is really bad. And I think Freddy maybe needs to. Oh, he's idling all of his economy. Because they will raid here, more crossbowmen in the back, running around. And the Mangdai, they're just not cost efficient.
They might even
Oh, they're gonna deny
the
Unless he needs them away somehow. But I think Fooplies will see this. He will.
But he won't just walk by. Just walk.
Oh.
Just passing.
Just passing.
Oh,
Now he's
too late. Too late.
Yes, but I think it's the he will go up. I think.
Shooting the deer! Wasting an attack on the deer! And the TC is at 95%. And there's no more villagers, so he can't rush it up, protect this area. And another castle and another TC coming up over here for Fredinhiovic. I mean, he just needs to boom back.
Also another bug for Fuplis.
Yes, but Fuplis just booms a lot more. He's now 20 villagers ahead instead of 10. And this is
And
not.
if he keeps going like this, he can go to not too long from now, actually.
Indeed. Castle already up
Although
here.
Freddy's econ is also, if he sees his prep for a little bit, he could go to him.
Indeed, but I think he.
Yeah, what would he do?
Will this castle be denied is the question.
No,
Okay. This one will go up. Now
but he should also research ballistics here.
he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the resources. He's just squeezed out in this game. Now constructing an Ashi range to get Thumb Ring.
Look at Fuplis' eco lead now, 71 against this.
Yeah, he's now just booming ahead, and whenever your opponent is able to get that much of a lead, it's a dicey situation.
Also look at the idle eco time for him, which is almost twice the idle eco time.
And more crossbow men everywhere. Now this town center is up, but Fuplis will go to Imperial Age soon. He now has the resources, and
that will be easy, I think, once
Don't run.
yes, I don't know. He probably should kill those before they become Arbalestus.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that the Mangudai are super strong, but in this situation, the Crossbowmen are just more cost efficient because they're just much cheaper and easier to mass. You don't need castles to reduce them, so they are actually a good counter. And still no ballistics. Now finally getting bloodlines. So even missing some very, very crucial upgrades here for the Mangudai that should have come in a lot earlier. And Fuplis on the way to the Imperial Age, and I think that will be the GG moment. The traps will come out. But maybe Fredinhiovic just used this as kind of a throwaway game, like using weakest Sith, and just wanted to get back into the game, basically, get back his feeling for the game, and he will come back stronger in the next one. But again, this classic Fredinhiovic style, going for the scouts when you should just go to the Castle Age. That's something that he should really not do anymore. Now losing all the Mangudai underneath the castle. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
Oh, look at the army from Fuplis there getting extra reinforcements.
Yeah, but he just has so many crossbows.
And I think Freddy should have maybe ended Mangonel. Just a little bit of siege. And he cannot micro, he doesn't realize. Oh god! And ballistics is in for minutes already.
Yeah, ballistics already also in for Fredinhiovic now, but it's
trying to like dance around like Crossbowman.
and he's calling the game.
He's calling the GG.
Yeah, Fuplis now in aim.
Decisive showing here from Fuplis actually.
Yes.
And you can look at the statistics. Even though he did go for like tower rushing, but then Freddy was again fumbled. He was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And instead of just saying, okay, my plan is to go for a fast castle, go to the castle age. He was like, oh, scouts, 4 scouts. And then he didn't have the resources, and he was at castle age at the same time while being towered and while having military disadvantage. And then, of course, he was able to come back a little bit into this game at this point.
Yeah.
But I think just the position was too bad.
The Mangudai were not up to scratch against the upgraded crossbowmen.
Indeed. I think the Mangonel would have been
Mangonel,
nice Mangonel shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's of course
maybe
risky.
Some, how do you call them? The ones that shoot the arrows?
The Scorpions.
Scorpions.
Yeah. Even the Scorpions would have been very nice here. Of course, you want to go for the Mangudai, but I think it was already lost. I think.
Yeah.
Probably lost when the scouts were produced.
Yes, we saw that.
Yeah.
But why go for scouts?
Every game. Okay, this was game number 1 of the Grand Finals. It's a best of 5. So we will see 3 to 5 games depending on the outcomes. And Food Please is leading 1-0. And Food Please is hoping to for the first time win a Couch Cup. But our hopes still lie with Freddy to to relegate Food Please to the second place. All right, this was game number 1, and see you in the second one.